Hello Sagittarius, welcome back if you're a returning subscriber. Thank you for coming. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Hope you enjoy the reading. Your first house that's coming up is the 6th house. This is the house of work, workplace, work colleagues, your daily routines, and any work projects that you may be sort of busy with or are ongoing for you. You don't have to be in a workplace. This can be other projects that you are involved in, but it can also be mastery of your craft. So this is whatever it is. You may be creative or an artistic person, whatever is your whatever project you're busy with, or whatever craft it is that you are working with at this time. It is also the house of health, diet, and well-being. And also the house of pets. So I feel at this time that you're, because of the amount of things going on in your work life, your health and your diet and your well-being are going to be highlighted as well. The two are going together at this time. So at the bottom you have Virgo, analyze. So when it comes to to your work life, or even to your health and your diet and well-being, the Virgo card is wonderful for if you've got a lot of detailed work to do. Detailed work, paying attention, lots of sifting and sorting, and it could be word related, it could be number related, but it's using all of those skills. And so writing may be involved, a lot of writing, but otherwise certainly numbers are coming up for you. But it's detail oriented, this. And so it's wonderful for that, if that is part of your current situation. Where it does kind of push you over the edge in some ways is that it can lead to excessive worry or over-analyzing things, nitpicking, perfectionism, and sort of lying awake at night with your mind constantly working. All of these things can lead to burnout. So it could be that you're going through quite a busy period at the moment, or you've got a lot on your plate, and just be careful that you are giving equal attention to, yes, you've got deadlines and so on, but also to your health and your diet. Make sure that you are looking after yourself. It can also push you the other way as well, where you are over-analyzing your health and your diet. So for some people this can be the case, where they are obsessing about certain things. And with things going on in the world at the moment, this is entirely possible. It can come up. So just be careful that you also don't stretch your nervous system with too much media or too much analysis on a repetitive, ongoing basis. Eventually, you get confused. So just rather focus on keeping a balance in your daily life between these two areas, and see how you go with that. So let go of the worry, the sort of analysis paralysis that can come in as well. But if you're using that in your daily working life and as part of your routines, it's about being very careful as well about what you're putting in your mouth, what you're watching, and what you're hearing. So too much media, too much of anything is going to be an issue. So tune out and give yourself a chance to just be at peace, to rest your mind and so on. So just be careful. Wonderful for if you've got detailed, precise work that you need to do, and where lots of integrity is required, and you've got a lot of sifting and sorting to do. It's wonderful. Virgo energy is wonderful for that. So, but it's a very compassionate sign as well. You may be working with in those sorts of fields, whatever that may be, but just be careful that you don't burn yourself out or get yourself into a sort of a vicious trap of a continual mind loop where eventually you exhaust yourself. So just make sure that these two areas in your life are balanced. You've got to back this up, you've got Sich, quiet time. Take some quiet time alone to rest, meditate, and contemplate. So very, very, very important that you do this. And this is going to be important for you so that you don't slip into this period where there is analysis paralysis or overthinking or obsessing about things or worry. And also that can be directed at yourself as well. So that can end up being like nitpicking, criticism of self and of others, and also of perfectionism. You must keep a balance. And so if you find that you are getting tired or that you are stressing out about certain things and it's starting to invade into your quiet time, make sure that you make time for yourself where you just remove all distractions and sit in peace and quiet, whatever works for you. It could be in nature, wonderful for that. Go for walks, spend time in your garden. If you're near the sea, then take walks near the ocean, because that will be wonderful for you. Anything where you are enhancing your health and your well-being. If you are like to moving meditations, then walking or cycling or running or whatever it is that do for you. It could even be some sort of handcraft, something that's detailed like embroidery or using your hands for crafts. But those sorts of moving meditations are wonderful. Otherwise, sit in peace and quiet. Do whatever it is that you can do to rest your mind and rest your body, and just nourish yourself and enhance your own vitality, because when you are under pressure and you've got a lot of detailed work to see to, you can stress yourself out. So make sure that you are doing these things, and it should be time alone, in your own company, or just somewhere where you can be at peace in nature, and enjoying your environment, and also give yourself time to contemplate your week, your day, or whatever it is that you've got coming up, and just give yourself a chance to rest in peace and be at peace in your mind, and tune out from all the media and everything that else that's going on. You need to just have time out to rest at this time. And going with the 6th house, we have 10th house, which is the house of career. It's also the house of your reputation and your public status, and your if you're a high-profile person, it can represent sort of fame and a bigger audience. So being involved in big things as well. It can also represent authoritative figures. So this can be somebody in your life, like a parent or somebody who has authority in your life. It can also be like a boss or a mentor or a guru, or just somebody that you admire and you look up to. It can also be everything to do with the world outside home. So if you're not career oriented, it could be everything that is going on outside of your home. It can also represent authoritative institutions. So this can be government, the military. It can also be a banking institution, but some authoritative institution which has a lot of going on with it. It's a big corporation or it's a big entity, and there's a lot of power there that can come up with the 10th house as well. So everything to do with that. Now it's saying here, as I said, there's a lot going on in your 6th house, so there's a lot of things happening right now. The fire element desire is coming in for you as well. So this is about, it can be actually that you're going to reach a point where you're going to have some sort of personal epiphany or a wake-up call. Some kind of revelation is going to come to you. It could be even a deep realization about something. Perhaps you are changing something in your career, or you are sort of clearing the way to start again. But swift changes do come in with this card. You could be changing direction within a career, or you could be overseeing massive changes. But somewhere along the line, there is some kind of almost like a sinking in, but like almost like an epiphany or a turning point, or some kind of really important, I wouldn't say decision, but it's almost like something occurs to you or in your life, and it creates this swift change or some sort of change of direction, or you get fired up to move in a direction which is important to you. So it is a fiery card. It encompasses all of the fire elements, and so it is like a fire is lit underneath you. It's suddenly you have the courage or the daring or the wherewithal to go after something which is very important to you. You may suddenly see something and realize that this is going to be hugely important, and you go for it. So you may have to jump or leap. That sometimes can happen as well. You may also be clearing the decks. So this has almost like a scorched earth policy, where you literally clear what it was there before. You clear everything out to start fresh, to plant new things. So for some of you, this may be a massive career change or some really important career, change of direction. Or it could be that you're going from one situation to another. So it could be, for some people, this may be employed to self-employed, or the other way around, or some sort of public status change, or the direction which you have been moving in is now going in a different direction. But this is going to take courage and daring and, having the wherewithal to tackle it. And this is what the fire element does for you. It brings that up. It gives you the opportunity to do that. So that will be the fires of creation. Something will be created from that. It can also be that you need to have an honesty policy as well. You may need to get upfront with somebody or certain people. There may be a lot of egos around you. There may be some very bossy people around you. Or you could just really be leading in some way as well. You could be leading a team, or leading a charge, or leading transformational change, or something like that. You may suddenly, within your realm of influence, realize that something has to be done, and you pioneer the way forward. But there's certainly some kind of swift action involved as well. So that may be coming up for you right now. At the top you have Erikura blossoming. You are just getting started, so have patience with yourself, the process, and do not give up. So what it's saying is that there's going to be some courage and some daring and some energy which is required to push this forward in the 10th house, whatever it is that you've been doing. It's going to require quite a lot of effort on your behalf. As I said, you could be pushing some idea forward, or a new direction within your company, or just in yourself. Or you could be really now moving in a way which is going to increase your reputation in some way. So with that comes responsibility, and all kinds of things come up with that when you start coming into your power. And that's what this is saying, that you're just coming into your power now, that you're now really starting to make headway. You're just getting started. It may be something that you've just recently done, or recently joined, or recently got involved with. And you're rolling up your sleeves and you're really going for it. But just to say that, look after your body, look after your health, eat properly, sleep well, do all the things, nurture yourself, do all the things, drink lots of water, exercise, do all the things that are going to support your body through this process, because that is going to help you. It's going to give you personal power. If you're feeling good and you're looking after yourself and paying attention to your own health and well-being, as soon as you do that, you acknowledge yourself and that you need care and attention. And as soon as you do that, you open yourself up, and you can harness much more power, because self-care is involved there. So it's also saying to you that don't give up when things get tricky, or when you've got we'll get to this, the Grand Cross card. There's a lot of juggling going on, a lot of energy required. So make sure you're looking after yourself so that you can harness as much energy as possible. And it's also saying that in between, as I said, with your daily routines and so on, make sure that you are getting into nature. If you've got a garden, spend time in your garden, get your hands in the soil. If you don't have access to a garden or to nature at this time, then make sure that you surround yourself in your home or in your immediate vicinity with growing things, plants, especially flowering plants. You can also bring flowers into your home. or spend time in nature. Enjoy your environment, because that's going to give you a tremendous amount of, it's going to improve your vital energy, your vitality. And for some people, this can be also exploring aromatherapy, flower essences, flower remedies. There's a great many remedies and ways of supporting yourself through great change or stressful periods, or just to enhance your energy. So explore all of that. For some of you, you may be learning. You may be learning in general to do with your 10th house. So this is mastering new skills and so on. And with your 6th house, that is mastery of your craft. So you could be learning something, or you could be pioneering something and you're learning at the same time. So that is part of this whole procedure. But you could also be learning to support yourself through flower essences, or any kind of flower remedies. You could be learning aromatherapy as part of your life purpose, or just for yourself, enhancing your own health and well-being, and therefore you can help others as well. So all of these aspects may be coming in with this card. Very powerful card, actually. So now the third house of interest here is actually the 7th house. This is the house of partnerships. So this is committed love partnerships. And it's also the house of, it can also be for business partnerships or any other very close personal relationship in your life, one-on-one relationships. So it covers all of those areas. So now, right off, it's saying to you that you've got Guinevere, true love, coming in for you here. So for those that are single, we'll get to that. But certainly for some of you, a true love, this is a soulmate, is coming in for you. You may have met them, or they're coming in for you. But normally, when it's in the 7th house, this is where you take it to the next level. So you may have already met, or it may have been some other kind of, a less formal kind of relationship, but this is where you take it to the next level, whatever that may be for you. 7th house usually is about that. So Sagittarius, I see. So this is your sign, so you know everything about this, but the main elements about this card is I see. So this is about expansion. So whoever this person is that is coming in for you, or you are going to be taking to the next level, this person is, as I said, a soulmate, a true love. This person is very important. This person is very significant in your life. And obviously you have very deep links to this person. So this person, I feel, is going to stimulate a great deal in your life. And it's probably going to kickstart or remind you of the very best Sagittarian qualities that you have. And so all of you is going to be enhanced in some way in this relationship. So it's going to create expansion for you. So this can be physical expansion, as in adventure, travel. You may even be traveling to see this person at this time. So that may be required as part of the relationship. But it could also be that it's going to create expansion for you in some way where you will travel. It could be adventurous. It could be a very fun relationship, very playful. So it kind of brings about that adventurous, fun, loving, freedom-loving energy. It's going to influence that or bring that about or activate that. It could also be that the person is going to stimulate you from a intellectual point of view as well. So this is expansion in all aspects to do with Sagittarian qualities. And this can be philosophy, education, religion, belief systems. It's also about the search for truth and all of these aspects coming in. So it can also be that this person is going to stimulate the intuitive side of your nature as well. You may also be required to employ these qualities in this relationship. So this is going to stimulate your intuitive abilities within this relationship. And as I said, the adventure, the fun-loving, the playfulness, and travel may be involved. So this person is either going to stimulate that in you, or you will need to bring it into your relationship to carry it. And the freedom-loving side of it, which is very much a Sagittarian quality, I feel that you may be slightly concerned about that you are going to have a slight loss of freedom, or there may be a little bit of worry about commitment and so on. But with a soulmate and a true love, normally the very best qualities of yourself, the very best of yourself is enhanced. Okay, it gets enhanced in some way. And even if you have had your fingers burnt, or you have experienced difficulties in some way, that is the purpose of a soulmate and a true love. They do assist you to open up, and they help you to become the very best version of yourself. So depends on where you are in your status in life, and where you are, but basically expansion is very much a part of the relationship, and that's expansion of your very best qualities. And it may be that you are going to stimulate them as well in all of these areas. And there's a sort of an optimistic energy about this. It's a lucky, uplifting energy, and certainly that is going to be enhanced in the relationship. So something very much to look forward to. It's something that is going to assist you. It's going to lift you and stimulate you in a way which is going to enhance your own Sagittarian qualities. So as I said to you earlier on, I feel this card, Grand Cross Provoker, is to do with your 10th house. This is to do with your career and also with your work routines, amongst other things. It could also be health related. The Grand Cross card is all about having many demands or energies placed upon you, and some very hard angles coming in. This was the bottom of the astrological deck. So lots of energy coming down on you from all different areas. You could be feeling like you're juggling a lot, juggling many priorities. So what this energy is designed to do is to be a catalyst for change. So change is going to be on the cards for you in some way, shape or form. It could also be, as I said, career and house and work related, but it can also be relationship based as well. Catalyst for change. So, but a lot of this intense energy that's coming down is more than likely career and work related, and that is about juggling many priorities. So what you need to do is first of all get a list of your top priorities together, and this may change, so be flexible about that. Okay, so but narrow it down to your top priorities and work consistently and steadily to achieve them. Very important. Time management is very important, and also communication with others, for support and for delegation and so on. But this very strong energy, which can come at you from all different angles, is all about building up inner strength, and stamina, fortitude, determination. All of these things come in when you are busy with this card. So a lot of energy bearing down on you, but you have all the talents and the skills to manage them. It's just a case of managing them appropriately, and so that's where your time management comes in. But priorities and following through is very important. You may have a few frustrations going on. You may feel like round every corner there's a new thing coming at you. So a fair bit of juggling, but if you stick to your priorities and achieve them step by step, manage your time and communicate with others, you will eventually get through this period, and success will be on the other side of that. The other cards that came up at the bottom of the Goddess deck is Mawu, Mother Earth. You are called upon to help with environmentalism. So exactly what she says. If you can spend time in your garden or recycling, anything that you can do to help your environment is greatly appreciated. So planting a garden, spending time in nature, helping with nature-related activities, recycling. Make the effort. You may want to get involved in an environmental organization or support an environmental organization. Anything that you do in this regard will be returned to you 100-fold. Okay, the universe always supports any action like that. So be helpful, be kind to the earth. Clear your home of toxic chemicals and products which are not going to help you or the environment. Turn to nature-friendly products. Lift the energy up in your home by doing that. Get involved if you can with an organization or support an organization which supports environmentalism. Get your hands in the soil. Whatever is your small contribution, whatever you can do in your busy day, whatever you can do to help will be greatly appreciated by the universe and by Mother Nature. This is a small deck of cards which I've had packed for a long time. I finally unpacked them the other day. They're called the Destiny cards. I'm just going to pull one for you now. Love. Straight out. Oh, and another one underneath. Appropriateness. Okay. So. All right. So for you, double confirmation, love. Very, very important. Love makes the world go round. Romance. If you really want to improve your environment, bring romance into your environment, fresh flowers, lots of laughter, lift yourself up, home comforts, little luxurious treats, and also do that for your partner or for the person that you are, that is coming in for you, this soulmate, this true love. We've also got appropriateness. So I feel what this is saying to you is that when it comes to your routines and your work life and your relationships and so on, do what is appropriate in the moment. Okay, so if you need to rest, then rest. If you are feeling fired up and you need to tackle a project, then do so. If you feel that you need to make a life change, then do so. If you feel that you need to spoil this person, or you need to bring more romance into your life, then do so. If you feel that you need to be taking actions towards environmentalism, then do so. So all of these actions are going to help you in some way or form. Okay, Sagittarius, hope you enjoyed that. Please look after yourself, take care, and I will see you next time.